What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and I'm here at the Saugus Speedway, a historical landmark here in Santa Clarita that's underwent numerous iterations in its 100-year-plus history. Now, it's supposed to close down at the end of March of this year, so I wanted to talk about the Saugus Speedway, its history, and its importance to Santa Clarita and Los Angeles. Let's get into it. Prior to being a speedway/swap meet, the land was purchased by Roy Baker in 1923, who used it as a horse ranch. That is, until he wanted to build a stadium for rodeo. And build a stadium he did. An 18,000-seat Baker Ranch Stadium was one of the biggest rodeos in the region and drew people from all over. In 1930, Baker sold the land to Hoot Gibson, who continued to use it as a ranch and a movie set. And he drew some of the biggest Western stars of his era, like Tom Mix, William Hart, and John Wayne, to enjoy the ranch and film those Westerns. William and Mary Bonelli purchased the ranch in 1937. They used it as a ranch and rodeo, but by 1939, they opened Bonelli Stadium, a flat dirt track for open wheel racing that would draw 10,000 to 12,000 people up until World War II. It's worth noting that William Bonelli was a pretty influential and powerful figure for some time in Los Angeles. He actually ran for mayor in 1929, but actually lived out his life as a fugitive in Mexico after being indicted on liquor and corruption charges in 1939. They reopened after World War II in 1946, and they repaved the track. But soon they ripped the pavement out and put dirt again because the people wanted midget car racing and roadsters. And they continued as such, sharing the track with circuses and events. But in 1956, they paved it for a final time, and it became home to stock car racing, and thus the Saugus Speedway. In 1963, the track started hosting the Santa Clarita Swap Meet every Sunday. Today, at least through the end of March, there's swap meets every Tuesday and Sunday that draw sometimes as many as 600 vendors and 15,000 people. Wow. For the next 4 decades, it became one of the most popular tracks on the West Coast. Hosted the NASCAR Southwest Series, the NASCAR Winston Cup World Series, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. But unexpectedly, on July 19, 1995, the grandstands, which were considered rickety and old, were red tagged by the County of Los Angeles, and the Speedway was unfortunately shut down. Since then, there have been other events and festivals and things of that nature at the track. But again, the big draw is Tuesdays and Sundays, the Santa Clarita Open Air Market, aka the Santa Clarita Swap Meet. Though there is no confirmed date as to when the Saugus Speedway/Santa Clarita Swap Meet will be shut down, it is rumored to be the end of March, as Shadowbox, an international studio, has put in an application to demolish Saugus Speedway and make a mixed-use residential development on the 40-acre plot of land. So it's been a rodeo, a speedway, and a swap meet. It's about to be a private development, but it's been here more than 100 years, and its history is super important to Santa Clarita and Los Angeles. All right, LA, it's been a minute.